Hello students, welcome to NARS Education channel. Let us continue the poem Amanda. In our previous session, we came to know that mother always used to give some instructions to Amanda. That annoyed Amanda and she used to go to her imaginary world. She fails to become a mermaid and drifting peacefully in the Emerald Sea. And after that, she thought she had to become an orphan. Then she would be leading a very free life without the restriction of her parents. Those things we have seen. Now let us continue the poem. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? See here. Again, mother is giving some instructions or she is nagging. See that. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Amanda, she used to eat chocolate more. So, mother is giving instruction. You don't eat chocolates. Remember your acne, Amanda. Remember your acne. Acne means here, pimples due to oily skin. See there are acne on your face. It is because of eating more chocolates. So don't eat chocolates, mother is telling to Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? Yes, mother is telling all these things, but Amanda is looking that side and this side. So, mother is telling her, will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? When I am speaking to you, you have to look towards me. Why you are looking here and there? Like this, mother again scolded Amanda. Then Amanda thinks or she imagines, say, I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. See here, I am Rapunzel. Here, Rapunzel means, you have to understand, a German fairy tale about a girl. Rapunzel, a German girl. It is a fairy tale about a German girl imprisoned in the tower, who lets down her long hair for rescuer to climb. See here, it is German tale. In our culture also, in India also, we have such tales. A magician kidnaps a girl and he keeps her in the big tower. Then that girl, she let her hair out of the window so that any person can see the hair and he has to come and rescue her. With that intention, she leaves her hair down. Then that rescuer comes and saves her. Such stories we have in our culture also. Particularly here Rapunzel, it refers to German. So she wants to become a Rapunzel. Okay, I am a Rapunzel. She imagines herself Rapunzel. I have not a care. For that, I have not a care. I am not worrying about that. Life in tower is tranquil and rare. She feels very happy to live in the tower. In the real story of Rapunzel, she feels sad. She was captured. She was imprisoned there. She felt sad. But here, Amanda feels very happy to live in such tower. See, life in tower is tranquil and rare. That is the tranquil life. Tranquil means calm life. There is no disturbance. Okay. And rare, it is a rare and tranquil life. It is clearly showing us that Amanda likes such kind of calm life. In the house, she is frequently nagged by her mother. Mother always used to scold her, and mother always used to give some instructions to her. Do this, don't do this. She was fed up with such kind of life. That's why she wants to become Rapunzel. I'll certainly never let my I certainly never let down my bright hair. And she says, I never let down my bright hair. Because her mother may see that hair, and again she may come to that tower also. Again she may give some instructions. That would be horrible thing for Amanda. That's why she doesn't want to let down her hair. Okay. Next, again mother says, Amanda's thoughts, they are imaginary. All those things are in her mind only going on. Okay. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. See here, mother is telling, stop that sulking at once. You stop sulking. Sulking means, you see here, to be upset or be in a bad mood. Why you are always be in a bad mood? Why you are so upset? Okay, stop being so. Stop being sulking. Okay. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody. You are moody. Moody means what? Unpredictable changes of mood. The person who is having unpredictable changes of mood. Mood frequently changes. At present, if he is happy, within 2 minutes he will be very sad. That kind of person is called moody person. So, you are always so moody, Amanda, mother is telling. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Yes, if you are so moody, the people may say, yeah, her mother always nagging Amanda. That's why she is moody. So, people may scold me for nagging you. That's why you don't be so sad, so upset. Be active, be happy, or else people may think I am nagging you. Okay. So be happy, don't be upset. Like that mother is telling to Amanda. So here we can understand the mindset of a child. The child, it feels irritated by the continuous instructions of the parents or any elders. So the child always wants to come out of such kind of restricted life. Here Amanda, we can see she wants to live a free life like a mermaid or a orphan girl or a Rapunzel, where there is no restrictions, where she can enjoy complete freedom. Okay, with this we have completed this poem. Thank you for watching.